Welcome back, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Nine Sols. As mentioned in the previous episode, I decided to do a little bit of off-camera warm-up today, because it has been a little bit between the previous recording session and this one, so I didn't want to come in rusty. That happens entirely too often on this channel, I feel like. So, killed some just regular enemies, which has built up to a couple of skill points. Now, we've currently got two options available. We could keep saving for this one, which doesn't seem terribly useful, or we could go ahead and unlock this one, which also doesn't seem that useful, but does pave the way for a couple more that might be more directly applicable. Getting this seems like it would be pretty handy to me. So I kind of want to start working my way towards that. So we'll go ahead and unlock this. We've also picked up... We're going to keep it on water flow. We've also picked up some cash doing this. Now we've got three pretty direct options. Option number one would be to make ourselves another pipe vial. We don't quite have enough money for that. We've only got 4,000. But it wouldn't be that hard to grind up another couple $1,000. Another pretty direct option would be to grind up another $1,000 and get this computing unit. That would give us a little more flexibility with our loadouts, which would be nice. But in the interests of just getting on with it, I kind of think what I'm going to actually do is spend my $4,000 on getting one more arrow. That's pretty straightforward, and we'll have pretty direct benefits. Ooh, and I think the fact that there's not another one suggests that that might be our last arrow upgrade that we get from him, at least. So there we go. That is some purchases made. Now, let's take another crack at that boss. I'm still a little bit shook about third phase, if I'm being honest. But, it is what it is. So, I'm going to equip this. I'm a little tempted to take this, since getting a window to heal is a little hard. And that leaves us with two. Interesting that they have different looks based on whether they're a 1, a 2, or a 3. I appreciate that. That's actually kind of cool. It makes it easier to sort of spot what you want. I'm a little inclined... I'm inclined to put this on, because we do have... There's an attack that comes in that is a little bit of a pain. And so with that in there... This is where getting that last thing would have actually been pretty useful. You know what? Sure, we'll put that on. Is it helping me? No, not at all. But full up, I guess. But I want that imprecise parry window to be maximized. Alright, let's see if we can do better. Alright, first phase, borderline perfect. That's good. Not the button I meant to hit. Alright, second phase, disastrous, because I hit the wrong button for healing. But, you know what? That first phase is actually kind of encouraging. I believe in us. We can overcome. That was terrible. Also terrible. Does that actually hurt her? Alright. The music changing after we've died feels... it feels like that probably shouldn't be allowed to happen. Q usage is awful high. I need to probably practice against that one, but it is so scary. Alright, well, that's not good. At least Pipe heals us a lot now. Done something that makes me more vulnerable to that? Because I don't remember from last time that attack cutting through my health so fast, but maybe it did and I've just forgotten. I don't think I've done anything that would make me more vulnerable to anything. Was not expecting that to... Let me go ahead and heal, just because... Alright, third phase, with more health by a country mile than we had the first time we did it. And full arrows. Our arrows changed at some point, and I did not. Damn it. We choked pretty hard on phase 3 there. I'll be the first to admit that. Bring down the heart rate. I think phase 3, they really just want you to be like, do the parries. Just do them. The whole point of this fight is sort of like gearing you up for the parries. Done. Go ahead and pop a heal, even though I kind of don't want to. What? Oh. That's on me. I was being stupid. Oof. I was trying to use one of the little talisman things, but I didn't have any charges for it, so it didn't work, and yeah, it all went to shit. I imagine if you're good with those, that's actually a pretty good, like, hard counter window, but guess who's not? But hey, here we are. It's interesting that there's this, like scripted move at the beginning there. You're shitting me. We got her. We got her. Hell yeah. Woo. Bring the heart rate down. Alright, I'll accept that. I'll accept that as a... That's the level that fight went at. Her ear ponytail things, they feel very Twi'lek, you know, with the Star Wars creatures. Sorry you had to see me like this, Yi. I don't know how this happened. I already cut off all life support systems in my vital sanctum, but I couldn't wake up from that nightmare. Someone out there wants you alive and had your brain hooked back into your vital sanctum. None of it matters now. At the beginning, I was puzzled. I specifically designed this system so people could sleep peacefully. Why would I be experiencing nightmares? Maybe punishing myself became the only way I could comfort myself. It wasn't until you arrived that I realized I just wanted this wound to be seen. Someone had to condemn me to put an end to all this. You're not the only one at fault here. I didn't expect to hear that from you. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this before the end. I have faced my sins. Now it's your turn. Okay. Wake up from my sin. Defeat Lady Ethereal is the achievement we just got. Butterfly! Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Today's finally the day the Azure Flyer takes to the skies. It's Mystic Nymph. You said you'd let me choose the name. Right. Well, the last few months were arduous, but it's finally ready now. I just need to inject rhizomatic energy into its Azure substrate. Once it stabilizes, our Mystic Nymph will come alive. But there's something I've been kind of scared to bring up. The other day, I heard the roots crying out. It said it couldn't breathe. Is it really okay for us to do this experiment? Do with that nonsense again. Don't worry, I checked and rechecked my calculations countless times. Besides, if something does go wrong, it'll be a good learning experience. That's the essence of experimentation, understand? Not really. Like talking to a brick wall. Just sit there and watch. I'm gonna flip the switch. going on? E? Please, stop. Damn it. Dang. My fans just kicked in so hard. Soul Seal, Seal of Lady Ethereal. A Soul Seal is the greatest symbol of power in the Council and a key to unlock the Council Code. It is a soul's proof of authority. Lady Ethereal's Soul Seal, containing the character Jin, signifies benevolence. My lord, sorry to bother you once again, but something at the Four Seasons Pavilion requires your attention. What's wrong? I've detected anomalies in the root node once again. It's affecting the power supply in the zone. This is a matter of great importance. I wouldn't dare make any brash decisions without your expertise. Again. Okay, I'll return as soon as possible. Oh, we got 2 points out of that. Nice. Alright. So, take another chi charge. Sure. It would not hurt us to just have more charges so that we don't have situations like we had previously where we're just coming in with not enough charges. Then next, I'm inclined towards spending towards this. I would love to be getting arrows for every blast that we're doing. Alright, and you know what? We're actually going to run there. Hello, Shanghai. Yellow! Entwined a subprime maternity amongst Everlean Soot Hills, New Kunlun, the fecund home of your streams. What's your game? I'm Yi. Rice, well met. You finally focused me. So savvy. I kept walking to you, but you kept ignobling me. Reflex and make yourself at home. Entwine a subprime eternity amongst Everlean Soot Hills, New Kunlun, the fecund home of your streams. What's your game? Just ask me that. Really, sorry, the signal is really rad here. My information beams often experience delays. Give me a status report on this region. Sure, no mirrors dejected in the Cortex Center. Operations in each brain room are also punning smoothly. The 95th livestock pen has been destroyed by an outsized course. Total Tenacity and Soulscape operations have not been defected. The third 8-man brain harvested this treason has been occluded. They have all been expressfully put online. Huh? What was it, the third or the thrift? In any case, our computation capacity is omniscient. Why didn't I see you just now? I have no idea. You balked Mac and North in front of me several times. You looked like something waved you a fright. You ignored me even when I'm hauled out to you. I'm so glad you can see me now. Yay! Bye! Plum again. What's wrong? You want my map feta chip? If I save that to you, I won't be able to groove anymore. Will you accept a copy? I can shake you a copy for just 400 Gen. Do you have any honey? Wow, you don't have enough honey, so I can't give you my beta. Alright, well, we can fix that. I actually don't know offhand how much. We've got 200. I was about to say how much money I've got. Very easy to answer. That puts us at 300. I should really change out my charms. Currently wearing, you know, boss type charms. Eh, whatever. We'll be back to him. There's very good odds that we will get into a fight or something here in a minute. Have I seen this background before? Doesn't seem familiar. Ooh, alright. I miss you too. How long has the kid been in there?
Okay.
My lord, it has been over 5 hours. Not good. Stay back, I'm gonna wake him up. Wake up. Can you hear me? Can you see? Do you know who I am? Abacus, Uncle Chubby. When did you guys get here? Come to your senses. Your eyes are bloodshot, and your lips are chalk white. How long have you been sitting? When did you last drink water? What happened? What did you see? What? Nothing. I was just talking to Mom and Dad. As for how long, it feels like it's been several days. We're just talking about what to eat for dinner. Weird. Where did they go? He's beginning to confuse the virtual world with the real world. It's a typical early symptom of disillusion syndrome. What do you mean? Are they gone? Oh. Don't wear that thing for too long. It might make you sick, understand? A kid isn't going to understand that. Besides, he just wanted to see his mom and dad. I mean, he's a... No, maybe I should put it away. Hey, I was halfway through one of the games. Can we keep it here? I won't use it for that long again, I promise. Then also promise me that for every 30 minutes you're in there, you'll come out and walk around for at least 10 minutes. Abacus, keep an eye on him. As you command, my lord. Do we think that that's the thing? Gimme, gimme. Establish a deep relationship with Sean. Okay. What are you thinking about? Last night's dream. Mom, Dad, Uncle Chubby, everyone was there. We were sitting around the fire roasting marshmallows. It was a great dream. You have dreams often? Not anymore. Maybe because I'm sleeping. I've been sleeping for too long. Alright, new ability? Can we please finally get double jump? Holy. Yes! Ah, finally. It's rough and jagged terrain. I needed to think of something. Alright, and it looks like it refreshes when we use the wall. Looks like you also made it, my friend. Not bad. What haste! It's as if I have transcended all physical constraints with this technique. It took 20 cycles for this Feng Shi to develop these skills. I can now say that my training has finally concluded. The last ability? Is that what they're telling me? Cloud Leap. Muster energy from the elements and press A to jump once more in midair. Expands Yi's exploration range and allows him to fly over enemies and reach previously inaccessible heights. Hooray! Oh man, that's going to be so useful. It is wild that we haven't gotten that ability until now. This is very deep into the game, I feel like, to just now be getting double jump. Randomizers of this game must be weird. Oh, but we're still in here. Interesting. That's a fun twist. Do you recall now, fellow disciple? I did say I've met you before. That warrior just now, that was you. Yes, thanks to your guidance, these Feng Shi combat skills helped to save countless lives. This space has left me utterly perplexed. Wait, are you really Lear? Yours truly has long abandoned that name. But I've actually been talking to a ghost. The way I see it, you abandoned much more than just your name with all those years ago. And why would you put it that way? You led the Feng Shi to isolation and advocated ruling through inaction. By sealing scientific progress on Penglai for hundreds of years, you have made it difficult for this generation of scientists to move forward. Is that the verdict future generations have placed on me? That is the verdict I have placed on you. To be perfectly honest, I have never ceased to reflect upon my actions. I am here not only to seek the Tao, but also to repent. Don't blame yourself too much. At least you once brought peace to Penglai. As chaos emerged once again, my attempt was indeed just a drop in the ocean of the infinite Tao. This is not a trivial crisis. Would you like to save our fellow Solarians once again with me? I have left the mortal coil for far too long. These old bones of mine have become far too weary to do much of anything. Moreover, I have stayed for too long in this limitless realm. I can no longer return to the present world. That can happen? Then I better get moving. I don't want to be trapped here. It's a shame, really. I still have so many questions for you. May we meet again under the auspices of the Greater Tao. If that is all that waits at the void, why cling to a single idea? Okay. Sure. I feel like that was supposed to be a more emotionally significant scene than it was for me. Ooh, okay. There's more space on the floor. How about the shelf? Not enough room for all your stuff? No, I can make room. I've only just now realized how many interesting things you've taught me. Look at all the stuff you've brought me to. And I just thought you were trying to brush me off at first. I didn't expect you to be so interested in Solarian affairs. Really fun. I didn't realize there's so much out there in your world to learn. But what I don't get is, if Penglai was so interesting, why didn't you guys leave? You didn't want to leave. Us Solarians got sick. We couldn't stay in Penglai anymore. Did they get better after coming here? They didn't. But just like with your book, if you don't read the last page, you won't need to fear a bad ending. What? I've never read the ending of a story. I don't really want an ending. I wouldn't worry. I'd say there's still a long way to go before you reach your ending. Huh. It feels weird that the jump, the double jump, is just a boing. 3 zones remain. They are the Research Center under Igong, the Empyrean District under the Fang Clan, and Ji's Grotto of Scriptures, where no one has set foot for centuries. The very little information about the research center at the moment. Due to the extensive damage it has suffered, the entrance has also been obscured. Therefore, I suggest exploring the Grotto or the Empyrean District. You may access the Empyrean District through the Sky Tower, which is connected to the Daybreak Tower. As for the Grotto, its entrance is located in Gumeng's Agrarian Hall. Very good. I appreciate this kind of detailed information at this critical time. Thank you for the compliment, my lord. I probably should have been talking to him more. He's just kind of inconveniently far over. Like, I have to run completely across this room to talk to him. I kind of wish he was, like, you know, underground or something in the middle of the room. Because, I mean, look at how long it's taking. But, alright. Kill a couple of these guys. I was kind of expecting a fight there, to be honest. I was expecting to get in and then, like, a trap gets sprung on us. Oh, we are just shy. Oh. Did not mean to do that. I need $4 more. There we go. Got enough now. Do wish that I didn't have to fast travel back to the pavilion to fast travel to other spots. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of annoying because it effectively ends up being, you know, just an extra load. Oh. Alright. There's that. But now we can go and give it to the guy in the pavilion. Received, beginning to parse map data. You thought of the issues that might arise if I take all the resources. That is none of my business. No wonder you were left here. Alright. Cool. 2 out of 2. 1 out of 1. 1 out of 1 and 8 out of 8. And 1 out of 1 and a 3 out of 3. Cool. Alright. We have done better in there than I expected, to be honest. Still missing something in here. Something in here. A couple somethings in here. But big picture, we've been reasonably thorough. Let's put this double jump to good use. I don't know if I can use double jump in here. I kind of think I can, but I also kind of think I cannot. But we will find out. Oh, before we go, though, let's switch our chips. Nope, the wrong button. Jade, unequip all. So, Gin collection radius for sure, gold, XP, and projectiles, sure. I'm a little on the fence about what I should prioritize next. Wait, was this always here? I don't think this was always here. I think that problem has gotten worse. Yeah, it definitely has, because there were not spikes there before. Alright, well, him going up there is kind of unfortunate for me. That's really annoying. That's profoundly annoying. It's entirely my own fault, but that doesn't stop me from being annoyed about it. So, double jump, not actually helping here. Until we do that. Alright, so... could I attack that before? Okay. Wrong button still. So we can't kill those things without something else added to our repertoire. Who knows what that could be? Okay, that did not work out. I was not expecting the pink things to be completely permeable to me. I thought that they would be a solid floor. Oh. Okay, incoming signal.
Sir.
Yi, can you hear me? There's something I felt was off when I woke up, but we never really had a chance to talk about it. What is it? You know about the Dusk Guardians? I don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in some documents. The Dusk Guardians are staff responsible for maintaining all operations at New Kunlun. Over the past 500 years, while the Solarians' passengers slept, they worked to ensure that everything kept functioning. I thought New Kunlun's systems were fully automated. Well, relying solely on automated systems comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, Yi Gong was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited the scope and clearance for all high-intelligence systems, including Abacus. She then personally recruited the Dusk Guardians, which report directly to her. I never had the spare time to play petty games like this. How have these Dusk Guardians stayed alive for so long? Have they been genetically modified like Chiyu?
Body.
No, they're Solarians. It goes without saying that they were also infected by the Qianho virus. Yigong's strategy seemed to be to use them in shifts, which prolonged their lives. The weird thing is, when I woke up, I couldn't contact a single Dusk Guardian. It's like the entire organization had evaporated into thin air.
Boy.
That's the first time something like it has happened in over 500 years. That explains why everything's falling apart. Could the mutants have something to do with why the Dusk Guardians vanished? I don't know, but they were effectively Yigong's personal guard, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. Their headquarters is inside the research center. You might dig up something there. I feel like I'm missing something really important with those things. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's a death. Oh. The environmental damage is brutal. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's still rough. That back up. All right. Can we something with this? No. Dust Guardian recording device 6, Dust Guardian case file number 40. I am taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. He has already filled his Dust Guardian service and was eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared before us wasn't a hibernation machine, it was a killing machine. I saw all the others who had been discharged there. Some turned into monsters, and those that didn't were just being kept as experimental subjects. Was there no hope to begin with? We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer is injured and all the medical equipment here is broken. How did it come to this? Okay. Is there something, like, the question is, like, is there gonna be something in that top left corner, right? Like, or top right corner? Answer appears to be hard no. That was not worth me doing. You're kidding. Oh, were they expecting me to... to use the bow to get through that? Interesting. Recyclable passenger token Aimu. Token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log can be recycled at the 3D station. Today is my 25th day at New Kunlun. Are you all doing well, my masters? With all the rumors of conspiracies flying around, I believe it's my responsibility as a streamer and one of the chosen to let the world see the truth. I hope everyone will get better once we wake up from hibernation. I'll continue to keep you all in my thoughts and dreams. Do we think that that's like a Kickstarter thing, or do we think that that's like a reference to like a real streamer? You would think that I would be more in the loop about streamer stuff than I am, but the reality is that I am not. Alright. I'll be honest, I am not sure where to go. Maybe that top bit? There's stuff up here, but I'm not sure that it's worth me trying to figure that out yet. Well, okay, well, he says, but then can't get through here. Just come right back. Have I forgotten an ability or something? That would be very in keeping with me. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think we've got a pogo, but I don't think we've got a down smash yet, which is what this feels like to me. Yeah. Do we think that we have to use our... this guy? I very much doubt that this is the case. Yeah, no. I'm a little befuddled, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to be honest, another solid answer is that maybe something has changed down here, given all the everything. Or we just need to go somewhere else. The Abacus did give us a couple of options, and I might be pushing against the wrong part of the game. In fact, I'm willing to bet that I am. Oh, I like the rain. That's nice. We're gonna double check with Abacus real quick. Empyrean above Lake Yaoshi. Grotto of Scriptures through the cave behind Gumang's. Alright. So... yeah, this one... or go up. So I'm trying to do things in the wrong order. Classic me. Next episode... Not sure which one I want to do first. We will see. But this is where we're going to end it for now. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye!